let's go one last time. So we'll do one more attempt on Covenant 11. And then after that, I may switch and do the daily challenge. We do get the free healing spells. When you play your third card, draw 2. Yes. And we want restoration damage. Then we can just play free heal spells on our champion. So we put our champion, hopefully some other unit in front. I think we're okay to try this. I think we got the same... yeah, razor sharp edge. So we put him down and offering just to kill it. Yeah. Now we can put the edge prior. We can do a wrist. We can damage that, and then do we greed? Or do we reduce the damage by 9? It's going to do 10 additional damage. I mean, I think we have to greed. If I put the... oh, if I do that, he dies. That's pretty good. We do need to heal him up a lot. But we only need to do... 1 Frozen Lance, heal, and then put our Train Steward behind him to heal again. And we'll use Razor Sharp Edge on the Train Steward. So we can let's do it like this. We Crypt Builder to the back, and kill him. Now we're good. So first fight, perfect. We want more heals. Wildwood Sap is the ticket. Getting an offering in order to try to tick on one of our Crypt Builders makes sense. And we can't take any of them because they all have damage. Go again. 0. We don't get one. What can we buff? We could buff the spikes. We buff the health of our Edge Prior. And get spikes on it. And then remove. I think we'll end up going this way. So removing now would make sense. Let's remove. We can remove 2 Train Stewards already. Sure. We don't care about spikes. So we get out the Sentient. And here we're just gonna kill the front unit. We do end up getting 1 Sinner's Burden, which is not ideal. This is also not ideal. Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance. Getting a Train Steward out doesn't really benefit us that much. But we can... I think getting rid of the... Oh, that's right, we get heals. We get to draw extra. We definitely need the Edge Prior in front here. Now the question is, can we defeat the boss? We put a Restore, And a Wildwood Sap. And a Restore. And we can Frozen Lance that, but I think we just get rid of the Sinner's Burden. That might actually be enough to kill the boss. 110. Definitely get rid of the Sinner's Burden. We put him in the back. He does not have... He does sweep, though. Restore. Restore. He's dead. We can even get rid of one of these guys just to reduce the overall damage. Put out a Train Steward and Frozen Lance, and I barely, but we took no damage again on the second hit, or second battle. Whew. Okay. That was much closer. Pyre Shards. Glacial Seal. Yes. Incant with Frostbite. We need to put some health on it eventually. In fact, getting two of them means we will get double Frostbite. I think that can work. We didn't get a unit we can use. Let's see what event we get. I think here actually having more damage on our Pyre could be really useful to reduce the overall damage. Even more so than getting a lot of gold at once. And we end up having to use all of our Ember every turn anyway. So I think we do it that way. Plus, if we ever get Siren Song, then Siren Song, it scales based on our gold. Barrels explode twice. The barrels should be pretty easy to take care of because we can use the... Oh, what is it called? The spell that flips their... let's see, they get raged. Okay, so because we have the spell that flips their health, or trades their health for damage. We have the Sentient, Frozen Lance, and we already can get the Edge Prior out. That's great. We put him in the front, which means we should be able to get through this part without any damage, and we can do the Glacial Seal behind him. So then we heal like that. And I think just eliminating the damage. Two of these means we need only one restore to kill him. One of them actually is the same. One restore kills him. So let's save ourselves the damage. And we can put Pyre Shards, which I think is the strongest play here. And we can already restore to give him a second one. Cool. As I said, we can use a second Glacial Seal. We can use Razor Sharp Edge to eliminate that backliner and put Frostbite on all the enemies. We can heal to do damage. We can restore again to do damage. We can Offering Token to get rid of a dead weight. And then we put Regen on him to continue to do damage afterward. Is that better than healing our Edge Prior? I don't think so. Let's get much more regen, and we're stacking a lot of Frostbite onto the boss already, to Daedalus. We can kill 2 units down here. We can Frozen Lance. to stack a little bit. And then I think we want to kill him. And we want to kill one more. Do we use cheats? It does get more stacks of frostbite on them. I think we just save more damage later. That kills the front unit. He takes 8, putting him, he does 8, and then he takes 15. I think we do it. And I totally forgot that we had our third play, so we can regen again. We can even heal this guy. They both don't die at that point though. Or do they? With the extra frostbite damage? That would be 4 more frostbite. I think we keep stacking up this regen. Now they both die. Okay, we can already offering to kill this front unit. We can do that. And we'll be able to kill another one as well. And another 2. So we can restore again. Frozen Lance. Frozen Lance. And then I think we just dump a Train Steward. Final boss. I kind of want him to attack. If we get another, we wouldn't get another Razor Sharp's Edge. I think that's too dangerous. So instead, let's just play a bunch of spells out. Oh wait, no, we don't need to do that. We can put a Train Steward on the top floor. And buff his damage. Do we have one more Train Steward? We don't. Alright, let's see how this goes. Restore. Restore. So now he's dead. Offering token. Brick Builder. Frozen Lance, Frozen Lance, Frozen Lance. Cool! This is actually working really well. We are able to stack a ton of Frostbite. We're able to... don't think we need Ice and Pyre. Siren Song. That's what I mentioned earlier. Siren Song is a kind of it's not a guarantee, but it's a very high likelihood, and Offering Monument sounds great to get more draw. Since we're going to get so much draw, I almost wonder if getting the extra Ember might make more sense. I think that would be good. But ideally we can start reducing the cost of a lot of our spells. I think we still need to remove, and we can heal some of our Pyre damage. We don't need to buff up any more of our units. So let's get rid of 2 more Train Stewards, or the last 2 of our Train Stewards. So artifact we get when friendly unit is healed, deal damage equal to the amount healed is really good. Also, dealing damage when a consume card is played is really good. But I think we're going to get the most consistent use out of the Priory's Cloak. Let's heal some Pyre health. We're now at full Pyre health. And we want a bigger Rejuvenate, so that because we have the basically how the floor is going to be set up. Non-boss enemies restore all health when they move up a floor. That might actually be okay. These guys have 95 health. Getting 3 rejuvenate triggers kills them. Getting a crypt builder plus a rejuvenate trigger kills them. And we can almost guarantee 1. As long as we get a restore, or once we get our wildwood sap, we are, yeah, as I said, we're almost guaranteed to get at least 1, probably 2 triggers on our sentient. And then all of the frostbite. And we have Siren Song in the event. And yeah, I think it's worth it to try to get the artifact. That might end up coming back to bite us, but I really think we can manage it. So let's take the example here. Crypt Builder already kills 1. Pyre Shards kills the other. Do we even need the Crypt Builder though? And do we want to stack on the first floor? It's very risky. I mean, these particular units are not so dangerous. So we can already play 2 spells. I think we want to... That will draw us 3 cards. We'll get 3 additional cards. So Offering helps us succeed. More Restores helps us succeed. And as a last resort, we can always put Pyre Shards onto our Sentient, which kills off the back 2 units. I think, and actually it's guaranteed, because the Restore will apply twice. That will automatically kill the front enemy unit. So we can put him down, put the Offering Monument behind him, heal him, draw cards. We can put the Wildwood Sap. And we can Razor Sharp's Edge here. Why is it that he's dying? Am I missing something? Heal 6 at the end of turn. Oh! Wait. There's no spikes. What is killing him? When a friendly unit is healed, deal damage to the next. So the interaction is the Rejuvenate trigger happens first, and then the Priory's Cloak trigger happens second. Or maybe it's always based on what's most favorable, but we can clear out this whole floor. Now it's going to get a little bit trickier. We want to put Edge Prior up front. Glacial Shield, or Glacial Seal. I don't really care. Oh, this guy's going to die no matter what. Let's draw. We can get a Restore trigger. And then I think we have to hope for Siren's Song to kill him. He will only attack twice. This is going to be much easier, so then we can do Restore, Restore. Now he's dead. We can use Razor Sharp's Edge just to draw a card. We can even Crypt Builder this guy. If we got the second Crypt Builder, let's draw. Oh, we can't draw anymore. We might as well use it. It's still just not enough damage. And I think we need 1 regen versus 3 health on this unit. I think oh yeah, that kills it. So that was actually much better. It can't restore. Get rid of that. So we'll take 12. And again, we're going to need Pyre's Song. Unless the boss comes. The boss is coming soon. So then I think getting all of these regen triggers will help out the most. Yeah, Offering's still not enough. We can use it just to get it out, but we do get Pyre's Song, so that is very important for us. More triggers, offering, more triggers, and they're dead. Good. We only took 12 damage. So 12 damage for what was the oh, for an artifact, and we get Spike Steel, more damage. Okay. We don't need Edge Prior. We don't need Pyrogo. Guardian Stone. We already have a stacked floor. What would we want to silence? We would really want to silence Ember Drain. Now do we go for Trinkets and Unstable Vortex? Yeah, definitely over upgrading units. So let's see what trinkets are available. Spell Weakness. It's not great. Jack Strips can be pretty good. It's a guarantee against the enemy start on each floor. And we're not going to re-roll, we won't have enough to get anything from it. Frozen Lances are worse than the Razor Sharp's Edges because the Razor Sharp's Edges can be targeted on backline units and they bypass armor. Ascending a unit, getting it dazed 3, it's going to take 48 damage 3 times. I think it's pretty good, especially if we can use it on one of those Ember Drains. If they show up, that will kill the Ember Drain unit. Alright, Spell Shield. I think that's fine. I think we're not concerned about Spell Shield. Basically, we use the other spell just to displace units now. Let's set up on the top floor this time. Offering Monument. And Offering Token. We don't need Siren Song right now. Restore. He's never gonna deal a killing blow. Keep that in our deck. And I don't think we play the Wildwood Sap quite yet. We actually would have been able to kill them. Restore. Okay. Oh yeah, the Jack Strips. Edge Prior. Up front. We don't want to silence, because we want his Extinguish. But I almost think like playing this out just to get it out of the hand. What do we have left? Getting a Razor Sharp's Edge isn't going to kill him. We would need something like Crypt Builder plus another damage spell, which we don't have any 0-cost damage spells. So instead, we can Poly. Oh, we could Poly Frozen Lance. Poly. So he dies. Frozen Lance. Cool. Got it to work. Alright. He'll be fine. Do we want that in the back, right? So we do Glacial Seal, Restore, and then I think we Crypt Builder this guy to the back so that we can kill the front unit. Like that. Great. We need to do a lot of damage, and we're going to be able to do it. Or we can Pyre Song. Let's see what we get. Restore. 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 Glacial Seal. We could do 60 damage to it now. That might be useful. Because he's gonna die, or we can just get rid of this guy, right? Not have him die to spikes. Pyre Bound. We can even do that anyway. And then we can 1, 2, Offering Token, Crypt Builder. Restore. Seems good. And we can restore, restore. We should now Wildwood Sap. We can even Crypt Builder. Although we didn't play our Pyre Shards, but we don't need to play it right away. We have it now. So restore, restore. Pyre Shards, restore, and we want to get rid of his lifesteal. That's triggered abilities. Let's start checking out his spell shield. Offering Token, Dead Weight, Frozen Lance, Restore to draw. Yeah, that's what we wanted, was a Crypt Builder. Do 60 damage, Restore again. It's got 14. He will take a lot of damage. He'll take 30 each attack. We'll be able to get a lot of Frostbite on him. Probably more Frostbite than he'll have damage from the lifesteal. So we can restore, Offering Token, Crypt Builder, restore, Frozen Lance, and we're good. Oh, he sweeps. Doesn't really matter though. Cool. This is definitely much better than the last deck we did. Focused Growth is really good. We don't need another Edge Prior. We only need to subtract 1 cost from it. A second Pyre Bound does make it more consistent. But I think rather we would get Holdover or Frostbite on the one we have. And then we need to start upgrading spells. Try to get Holdover or Frostbite. So we'll go this route. Forgotten Boon, get an artifact. Sure, we can have them try to swap, that's fine. Permafrost on Firebound. Or on Steel Pulley? No, Firebound. Firebound would be better to have Holdover on. Right? And instead we put Permafrost on the Steel Pulley. That we can pull up a unit whenever we need to. Maybe that's better. Plus 20 in Consume we can put onto a Restore. -1 to the Focused Growth. Let's reroll. Double stack. Double stack on Firebound. 6 Dazed. Seems really strong. Plus 10 Regen also is really strong. 6 Dazed or plus 10 Regen. I think the Dazed is really good. We can reduce the cost of what? We can make the Pyre Song free, but I'd rather have it have Holdover. Steel Pulley to cost 1. We already get free restores. Maybe one of the Crypt Builders. We upgrade with 10 magic damage, or 10, let's put it on this, heal 35. Do we need to heal 35? I don't know that we need to heal 35. We could just put more damage on a Crypt Builder. Let's do a regen, and what do we make free? Maybe Pyre Shards for now, with the hope that we can, similar to the last run, that we can get it to remove Consume. We're gonna go probably this side, so let's save some more gold, or more coins. Bell. Bell is adding penance cards. I think we start. Ooh. I think we need to stack on the bottom so we don't get our deck full of penance cards. That is. Let's do this. Silence. So we don't get the penance. Daze her 6. But I think we need to get rid of the ultimate penance. And they will... Yeah, he'll die before he gets to the top. So then we restore, draw a card, restore, draw a card, restore, draw 3 cards. We can put down one of our Glacial Seals, offering token to get Crypt Builder. And then we save our Pyre Shards for our Edge Prior. Cool. There's the Edge Prior. Put him in front. We can Steel Pulley him, but I think instead we'll use the Ultimate Penance because we should be able to get all the way back to him. Like this. Put down the other Glacial Seal. Restore. And restore. Doesn't quite kill him, but he'll die because he'll take an extra 2, putting him down to 15, and then he'll take 11. Then he'll take 9 because of the Jack Strips plus the Frostbite. He died. Now, we should probably pull one of them up. Straight up to the pyre. So that it dies to the pyre. We can... Do we want to focus growth? Well, yeah, it does the... yeah, we should do this because it ends up being the same kind of trigger. And it wasn't going to add any... yeah, it wasn't going to add any regen to our sentient anyway. And we can just stack. Good. Got our spikes. Let's play Offering. We can use Crypt Builder. So he dies now. And... yeah, we're still going to be good. So great. And that's the thing, is we can always pyre bound Fel if he somehow gets past... up here. Now I don't know what Dazing Him 6 does at this point. Let's try it. So he's at 6. Does that mean he can't use his abilities? Let's do... we want to stack that on him. We want to stack another one. Play the Wildwood Sap. Get more frostbite. Restore. We can use Razor Sharp's Edge just to get this guy out. Healing like this. Makes a lot of sense. Nothing to Siren Song. It's Offering. We can get rid of Siren Song. More, and then he's dead. Frozen Lance, just stack more Frostbite onto Fel. That's going to be the biggest problem, is that the spikes regen and dazed, so he does use his ability even when he's dazed. Alright, let's restore. And we can Razor Sharp's Edge, the healer. Taking 10. Let me think about this. 10 plus 2. No, it's not going to be enough. And I don't think we could push him to the back, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Instead, let's just get rid of him. Draw 2 more. We can focus growth to heal back some of the damage. And Frozen Lance and Ultimate Penance, we will take 12 damage. Which is not terrible. Alright, Fel, let's restore. Offering token, Crypt Builder, Frozen Lance, and we can do Razor Sharp Edge just to finish it off. Okay, good. We got through Fel, only taking 12 damage. That's pretty good. Now the next trick is, how do we get Seraph? Wildwood Tome doesn't help us. Ice and Pyre would be... What do we have for damage spells right now? These two? Ice and Pyre would be a much better damage spell. We need to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we take Ice and Pyre. And I still think we just need more draw. For sure over capacity, and I think over Ember as well. So now we have to get rid of cards, so we're going to go on this side. We'll heal up some higher health. So we still have 3 damage spells in our deck, or 5 damage spells in our deck. We can get rid of 2 of them now. So let's get rid of both Frozen Lances. And when you play your 3rd spell, no, merchant cost reduced by 25%. Enemies get -1 damage. That's going to be good against Seraph, because then it reduces Seraph's damage by 3, because she multi-strikes. Merchant costs reduced by 25%. Will that pay for itself? I don't think so. Might be better to just purge cards. Razor Sharp's Edge. And Razor Sharp's Edge. Yep. Let's upgrade the champion. Spikes? No, I think we don't want to deal 60 damage. The only one we can't do is heal to full health. I think having the extra damage is actually okay. Offering Monument. Excuse me, our Sentient does not die, but it's just getting kind of dicey. I wonder if we start stacking on the top floor again. Let's do it. So we do that, Offering Monument. We can get rid of that Restore. Second Restore. We could Silence them, but I don't know if that's necessary. We can do another Restore. But now we can't play the Edge Prior. That wasn't great. That will die. More Harvest triggers. Getting the Glacial Seals out will help a lot. Let's do a Restore. Focus Growth so that we can draw more cards next turn. And we can already Offering Token this guy to the back. Seems fine. We can always Steel Pulley him if we need to. Oh, that's right, they're dying from the Jack Strips. So now we put the Edge Prior in. Oh, we need to get rid of cards first. Alright, so let's see. Ice Empire is pretty good here. So we're for sure going to do... I really want the Edge Prior in first. We need to use 3 spells. I think we need to get rid of this now. We can Siren Song. We can Ice Empire. Offering. Get rid of a Deadweight. Now we can play the Edge Prior and just stack up regen, get the Pyre Shards, more regen. Let me just check. Last one we're going to do is Merchant of Magic, which I'm really hoping that we can remove Consume from the Pyre Shards, or else we're going to lose all of our spikes on the Edge Prior. Cool. First, focus growth. I think getting rid of some of these guys would make sense. We can regen. Yeah, he's dead. Get more regen. Put the wildwood growth. The question is, these guys are going to do 5 each. I almost feel like pulling one of them up might make sense. We can heal him pretty easily. He'll take 15 and then we have to kill this guy, but I think it's going to be fine. We could even take him, because 3 times 57 is enough to kill him. But I think he'll be easy to kill, so let's do like this. And then we can even do Ice and Pyre on him, or even give him more dazed. That's an interesting combo. I forgot that you can use Siren Song when they're already there. Let's do that. We can focus growth to heal him back to full. We can restore again. To kill him. Now it makes a lot of sense to get rid of these guys so they don't do any additional damage. We can restore again. And Crypt Builder. We can just play Ice and Pyre. I mean, we end up drawing our whole deck every single turn. So we can guarantee Pyre Bound and Siren Song combo every time. So let's regen. Then we can Offering Token the Crypt Builder. So we can get rid of the one that is going to damage us. Then we can regen, and Siren Song. I think we're in really good shape now. So then let's start work on this guy. Damage. He's dead. We draw the extra 2 cards. We can heal. I almost wonder if at the end we Siren Song. No, because with the regen, that's right, the regen's going to be much, much better for us. Let's Offering Token Crypt Builder. Use our other regen. And yeah, I think we're looking really good right now. We're going to end up getting rid of one of the Crypt Builders, both Crypt Builders. We could even get rid of Offering at that point then. What do we add to our deck? I don't know. I mean, getting rid of some consumes would help a lot. We'll be able to do the 90 damage in a second. Let's do Offering Token, Crypt Builder, and Focus Growth, Restore, and there we go. Regen, Focus Growth, Pyre Bound, Offering Token, Crypt Builder, Focus Growth, Crypt Builder. Cool. Anything that adds health, I mean, if we get, what is it called, that adds health and spikes, that would be, Awake, adding 4 regen. Yes. And then we can reduce its cost. I don't think we need sap. Well, that would be a replacement and justification to keep the offering. So then we just get rid of the 2... Yeah, that's right. So then we get rid of the other 2... the 2 crypt builders. Let's upgrade to make... Let's make Awake cheaper. We don't want to add consume to anything. What do we want to have holdover on? Ice and Pyre, Siren Song. Pyrebound. Being able to sap is really good. Awake, restoring and adding 4 regen every turn. I'm hoping actually we get a second -1 Ember, so this is a 1-cost spell. This guarantees we draw 2 every turn, and it's basically free. Let's go see... okay, we're not going to use that. Let's see what trinkets we get. Apply Frozen. Grant 1 stack of spike. Each time it's applied is really good. Come back. Hold over, hold over. Ice and Pyre. I think it's the Guardian's Amulet, because we can even use that early. And then let's re-roll. Remove, consume. So now we get spikes. -1 cost to Awake. And upgrade a spell with 10 magic power. I think just stronger restores. Or a stronger focus growth is going to be the best thing for us. And we want to actually keep some... Well, let's keep some coin for our Pyre damage, because we will be using the Pyre in order to kill off some enemies. And we're absolutely going to stack on the top floor. Offering Monument. Do we just get rid of this? Unnamed Tome. To draw. Edge Prior. Having Edge Prior already. Glacial Seal. We can already do that. Glacial Seal. Wildwood Sap. It's so early, but I think it's fine. Just gonna use it as it goes down. Yeah, having Awake be free is absolutely crazy. Or regen. Restore health. Restore health. Draw 2 next turn. Regen. Restore. Glacial Shield. Regen. So, Pyre Shards. We can already start stacking Sap onto Seraph. Let's pull him up to the Pyre now. Really don't want Ember Drain. Does he come back up? And yeah, he's going to do it again. But we can play basically our whole hand every turn. That. Focus Growth. Restore. And let's Siren Song. Offering Token. Use Sap. Await. Restore. Restore. Ice and Fire. This is a cool deck. I really like this challenge. It's kind of interesting to try to put together something that works a little bit different. We need to draw. Good, we get Offering to Sap. I mean, she halves it every time, but eventually it'll start to stack on her. Continue to increase. We need to increase our regen, and we need to play them both out. Not that we need to incant, but might as well. So yeah, we get 8 draw. Yeah. Okay, so then we stack more regen. We Offering to Sap. We can already Pyre Bound. They will all die. And now we can just really punch Seraph right in the mouth. Continue to stack spikes, 90 damage. And because we only have the 1/4, she's just going to alternate up and down, up and down, up and down. This is where it gets a little tricky, but I think we still are fine because we can do Siren Song, so let's play that up first. Dazed 6 is pretty powerful when your Pyre's doing 63 damage. Let's Focus Growth, Awake. I mean, we're not able to stack faster than she removes right now, but once she gets to the bottom, or Seraph is a he. Once Seraph gets to the bottom, we'll be able to do 1, 2, 3 stacks, 3 full turns of stacking regen and spikes. I think we're going to be in good shape. I could have used that up there, but that's not really needed. And we're not getting the dazed on. Okay, so we start with Siren Song so that we're attacking him directly. Let's regen, Ice and Power, Spikes, Focus Growth, regen, and we can't play the Sap this turn, but that's final one. Okay, good. So let's start with, and actually how much dazed? She still has 5 dazed. Siren Song. Offering to Sap. And then start stacking regen. And spikes. How much Frostbite? 42 Frostbite. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna do it. Yep, we get already Offering, Guardian's Amulet, Sap for even more, Pyre Shards, Siren Song to get them out, Restore, awake, restore, restore, focused growth, ice and fire. Not quite dying yet. We don't want to use Siren Song now. So let's do Pyre Shards, restore. Restore. Get rid of more damage. Restore. Ice and Fire. Focus growth. Awake. I wonder, could our Pyre kill? No, I don't think it could. I think our Pyre would die. Maybe. But let's not play with fire, right? Let's just end it. Cool. That was fun. That was a really fun deck to build. So we got it on Covenant 1, we got it on Covenant 11. Yeah. Actually worked really well. So I will fully awakened. Oh, that's right, because we should have unlocked. Yeah, we're unlocking 13, and we unlocked the rest of Awaken, and I think Stygian as well, right? Adaptive Mutation. Yep. Oh, not quite.